Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome back to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog, Brunch with Rita. So I spent like 90 plus minutes watching reviews, getting some information on some books. And I decided, because I'm still doing the dishes, that it's time for me to let the steam out so I can get the next batch of dishes done soon. As you guys can see, I'm going to be doing dishes while talking to you guys. So, anyways, Zoe messaged me on Instagram. I assume that means she wants a video. So here I am doing a video, as well as trying to get these things in order today. You know. So, anyways, this is what's going on right now. Higgins' old boy is messaged. Kind of tired today, I think. Probably didn't get enough sleep last night. I didn't have ribs last night, as you all know. I went to bed, as I said I was going to. Woke up when Moppy started, whimpering, crying. So Chloe, story time for you, calls me up, tells me, tried to get in touch with you, but you weren't answering your phone. I wanted to talk to you about the rent. So she picked up the former rent amount. So she spent the last hour in the waiting in line at the post office. So, she says, "Oh, I'll call you back when I get done." So I thought that was funny, Thought that was funny as funny can be, Hold on a second, I'm gonna just say to Zoe. Hell is this crap? Anywho, so hopefully Gigi sees this, Like I said, I was talking to Higgins last night on the phone for a bit. Trying to get the dishwasher loaded for another load. It shouldn't take too long. All I gotta do is, Alright, so so I got this to soak. That to wash. You gotta slide this in too. Yep. See? It works, right? There we go. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Now we just wait patiently. So, anyways, Pee Wee emailed me a couple interesting things that I should share with you. So, Pee Wee emailed me with something to do with the shooter in Chicago, and I said, okay, cool, I'll go watch it, and it had to do with the shooter, right? The shooter was the shooter. And so, she wanted me to realize that this guy is, you know, so apparently she's saying he's Antifa, left wing, yada, 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 yada. And to me, I was like, you know what? I hate when they do autoplay. It's like, I don't want autoplay. I don't give two shits about autoplay. 39 injured people. So basically, Mitch McConnell's saying it's mental illness. Isn't that interesting? Interesting as interesting can be. So, so the neighbor's child screaming and yelling, apparently. Oh well. So Chloe's supposed to call me. We don't know what's going on. But well, let's just play catch up. So. So basically, they're talking about more gun control. That's something I'd like to talk about. Gun control ain't gonna help. Mental health's not gonna help. I mean, literally, the mental health system is fucking broken. So, when they turn around and tout mental health needs to be fixed, yeah, they'd like to freaking dump millions of dollars into the mental health system because it's broken. They don't know how to fix it. They'll never fix it. Problem is, they'll basically sit on their ass till the cows come home and then look, you know. Anyways, let me just message Zoe real quick. So basically, I gotta post this, you know. So basically, what's happening is the government is not trying to push for other things. I, for one, think it's a bunch of baloney, you know. You know. And because of it, American people need to realize that we're screwed. Literally, people are going to have to go back into the closet soon enough if they keep doing all this crap. They're putting fear into everything. It's like Higgin said last night about false fear. Whatever it is, it was like false fear, whatever. And Higgins boy. But still, it's sad. I mean, it's literally sad that we are living in a world today where everything happens for a reason. you know and it's sad. It is literally sad. To no point. I mean, Pee Wee message and she's like, oh yes, left wing. What matters is God's mourning right now. God sees all these senseless killings and God is unhappy. God is more unhappy with the situation today than anything. I mean, look around. People sit there and say, oh, well, we're all happy as a clam. Really? You're happy that people are being murdered left and right? And people say, oh, well, it's life. It's life. It is not life. Murdering innocent animals, people, etc. is not life. Now, hunting to survive is different, but killing people just because, there's too many cold-blooded killers out there. And that is the problem in today's society. Yeah. I mean, literally, you want to sit there and point fingers. Oh, yeah, they're going to blame the Republicans and the president for it. I don't give a shit. Thing is, if they do, they do. There's nothing you can do about it. This is what the Democrats are going to do to push for votes. Then they're going to do it. We're just a fucking peon in this world. No one gives a shita. No one cares. What they care for is nothing. You see the picture of this. Oh, wow. Ah, okay. So let's look at this. Wow. Can't believe that. So, sorry, I was looking up something. I mean, look, the American people are fed up, okay? They're fed up with people pointing the fingers, going, oh, if we don't have the Republicans, we're fucked. We're going to be fucked anyway to look at it, no matter what. They're already talking recessions for 5 quarters. That's minimum of 15 fucking months. And yet, no one sits there and says, oh, well, look, if they want to point fingers, fine. I personally think my own opinion is this, that it was a fucking inside job. I mean, literally. I mean, if you're going to do something supposedly like murder, hypothetically, do you think you would go and would you literally? This is it. There's only one image on this. You got to be kidding me. Oh, 6 recent changes in my cart. Come on. What are they raising this time? Two images? You got to be kidding me. What about this one? 2 images too? Wow. The death toll raises to 7. See, look. To curb violence, the government is only giving a one-time fee for 50 states, approximately $250 million. That's nothing for mental health. I'm sorry to say, but that is basically zippity. That is zippity, zappity, zilchity when it comes to that. Oh, Chloe called. Let's see what Chloe's going to say this time. Maybe lunchtime? I don't know. Rent should be paid, I hope. Let's hear. Yo, what up, homeboy? Hey, what's up? Oh, so I guess you bring the rent payment here. We'll put them in an envelope and then drop them off tomorrow. I'll email her. So make sure to put them in a safe place so you don't lose the money orders. Moppy's missing you. What are we doing for lunch? There's got to be something. I know I need a bottle or two of regular barbecue sauce, maybe some more milk. It depends on what the deli has. I mean, there is a. Are you talking about the Friday Harbor Deli? Yeah. So you want a sandwich then? I don't know what I want, but I'm looking for something that would be tasty, but the problem is fish and chips. I don't know where to go to get a good basket of fish and chips that are more fish and less chips. What, home you mean? All right. I'm on YouTube right now too again. So I'll see you when you get back. All right. Bye bye. No, because I only got one watching, and it's probably Joe Gill that was blocked. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Take care. All right. Bye bye. So apparently I gotta go and get an envelope, and envelope should be around here. Then I need a pen. Gotta fill something out. You guys get to see me do some stuff while talking. Oh, these are my envelopes with my thing on it. I ain't gonna give them this. This is one of my lazy envelopes. Lazy envelopes. Is there any that's non-lazy? Yeah, here we go. All right, so let's get this done, shall we? Any questions or comments? There we go. Okay. There we go. So comes in. I got to fill 4 money orders out instead of 2. Chloe screwed up. Picked up. It was screwed up a bit. I told Zoe I'm alive for right now. Chloe said to me, "Oh, your subscribers should tell you what you should have for lunch." Time dinner gets around, it'll be basically dinner time by the time we get around to something. I mean, literally. Let's see. Let's look. So we got Haley's Sports Grill. Yeah. So let's look at Haley's. They're open. Dude, I wanted fucking Google, you son of a bitch. I didn't want fucking maps. Hate when they. Dude, I don't want that either. Damn fucking piece of shit. I mean, this is the fucking problem with Google. There. Now let's go and see. There's this website somewhere, right? Ah, here we go. I think it's Z menus, right? Z menus. Z menus. All right. So they have fried chicken bacon burger. They suck. They got this ain't good. Well, do they have anything else? Oh, here we go. Appetizers, sliders, crab tater tots, portobello chicken poppers. Oh no, poblanos. No, okay, here we go. Tavern breaded cotton chips with homemade tartar sauce, served with French fries and coleslaw. Chicken tenders with barbecue sauce, shrimp and chips. What do you guys think? Try Haley's. I wonder if there's Haley's. There's the Blue Water. I've never tried the Blue Water fish and chips yet. There's Haley's, the Blue Water. The bait shop's out. They just charge too much. Haley's, the bait shop. What else? Cask and Schooner is closed today. I don't know. I just wanted something simple, but who knows, right? Let's look. Blue Water. Yeah, here we go. Rocky Bay, they have something too. I don't know what they serve. Is it there? I think if you go to their Facebook page, they got the menu posted there. I think. It's been a while. Let's see photos. See, I asked them a while ago if they did something. They didn't even know to answer, Ah, here we go. The Rocky Bay menu. All right, I found their menu. Close at 2, though. So let's see. Salads and wraps, fish and chips. 3 fillets of beer battered halibut with lightly salted French fries. Halibut. It might just be good to do. They do halibut. But still, who knows, right? So I'll take care of taking care of that, So Got some reviews to watch still on YouTube still, so but you know what? With no comments, I might just get this out of the way earlier. So you got this. Hold on. So you got fish and chips, 3 fillets of beer battered halibut with slightly salted French fries and lemon wedges and house made tartar sauce. Too bad they don't. Hold on, let's see what Chloe says. I just want to see what she's got to say. Hold on. Yep, you get to see me do other things.
Hello?
Have you noticed the Rocky Bay has apparently the best halibut price in town?
Okay, I'll go there.
Yeah, all right. Where are you right now? Halibut and chips.
I'll drop off the money order and go to the Rocky Bay.
Sure, all right. Bye bye.
Bye.
So Chloe's at the park, so she's working her way up. All right. So let's just see. But I'm not trying to be rude to anyone, especially moderator Pee Wee. Oh, yeah, I got called at people still, too. So I'll have to wait for that. But, anyways, everything's good, minus a couple things. So, got to pay it. The rent's paid. So. Yeah. So, hopefully, the fish is not stingy portions because that's the thing. I do not like my fish to be stingy portions. So, I might go to my game for a while Chloe gets lunch because she told me. So I was looking over some reviews on YouTube for 90 minutes. I actually got through half of them. Looked them over and said, I don't know. And then I was like, who knows. But, you know, apparently Pee Wee was saying that Facebook sucks. And I was like, why does Facebook suck? And then she tells me. Yeah, so hopefully they have that. But anyways, she tried to post some stuff on um no, yeah, I got called this. Yeah. So I got a call. Is this went up or went down? Nope. Same price. Okay. So I will call them soon. Yeah. Probably but anyways, let me just share with you what Pee Wee sent, okay? Because I want you guys to be on the same page. She was sent me something the other day about something else. So uh well, basically it says exclusive information uncovered overnight. Shadow Highlands Park shooter Cremo is tied to socialist, progressive, Antifa, and the occult. But when I Google it, I can't find out anything about it. So let's check again. Let me see. All right, let me look. So it says here he's a Trump supporter. That's it. Doesn't say anything about you know. Oh, here we go. Tied to socialism. Let me see. Is there anything more? Let me look at this. Person of interest. Yeah, okay. Democratic Socialist. Okay, Anti-fascist action. Antifa. So basically, this is coming from a different website. So, Antifa and yada, yada, yada. So, hello, Higgins, pickles and cheese, huh? So that was one of the first things Pee Wee gave me. She basically posted a video of the fake news media tries to paint July 4th parade shooter as MAGA. Well, frankly, the point is let me just put it to you this way, okay? Now, frankly, it doesn't matter, in my opinion, who paints who anymore, all right? I can paint Higgins as a MAGA, but do I have actual proof Higgins is MAGA? No, I don't. Secondly, Pee Wee, I think, is worried right now, and Dinky and Corey and all of their cronies about Trump, and, Trump's going to be basically mentally, I say mentally, I don't condone violence, as you guys know, but mentally he's going to be crucified when it comes to that hearing. The Department of Justice will have a thing. So it might bring in the Civil War. It might just bring into a small war, but we have tactical nukes. So technically, what's that tell you? It tells you right then and there that things happen for a reason. And those reasons are the American people are tired of the finger pointing. I mean, look, the guy was at a MAGA rally wearing Where's Waldo? Okay, everyone's seen it. They already made the assumption. So here's how I see the whole big fucking picture. You might have 80 million stupid dumb shits believing that this guy's Antifa or this guy's a Trumper, or 150 million people believing he's a socialist. The point is no one gives a fuck. They've already eaten the poisoned apple of deceit and lie. They're going to go to the polls. They're not feeling comfortable going out, not to the grocery store, not to the shopping malls, not to parades. People are ordering more and more stuff in because they fear being shot. I mean, literally. And then people say, oh, well, it's rights of the American people. The rights of the American people, right? The rights of the American people is having some Americans shoot up something because they can. Oh, yeah, we're going to shoot up something. I can always save some money from, hey, Higgs. So I was looking at this menu here, right? What do you think of this? I was looking at this menu here, right? Online menu, fish and chips. That seems pretty good. They have the lunch thing here, the lunch and dinner menu. This is seafood fish and chips. Here we go. 3 pieces there. And then this one here is fish and chips right there, cod. So, we just got to see if they're going to, I can show you the other menus too. But I was thinking trying out another fish and chips, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I could also eat a freaking bratwurst and I'd be happy. This one here has got the lunch menu right there. See, I can't believe I'm basically sharing these with you all because this, it doesn't matter where I live. People know it, but I don't leave my house. So, Chloe's like, oh, take care of lunch today. Well, the thing is the brewery, oh no, the brewery's closed today, aren't they? Hold on. I know Zoe said she's busy writing or something. I don't know what she's doing. Are they open right now? Let me see. Yes, they're open. All right, I want to see their food lineup. Give me their menu, dude. They don't even sell fish and chips, do they? Food. Well, yeah, these are the starters. I don't want the starters. I don't want Woodstone pizzas. I don't want the sandwich either. Their beer bratwurst, no soup and salad, desserts, kids. See, look at that. They don't even have it. Veggie grinder. Oh, yeah, I want a veggie grinder. No. I mean, they have stone fried pizza, but they don't have a basket of chicken tenders. See, they don't even have their pub menu. Don't have what I want. So I'm waiting for Higgs, old boy, But the point is, what I'm trying to say is God's hurting. Okay, God doesn't want people that believe that Donald Trump's the Messiah when Jesus Christ is the Messiah. I read in the book of Matthew 24 many times what's going to happen to this world. Literally, there's going to be rumors of war and war. There's going to be famine and pestilence. There's going to be people claiming to be the Messiah. Only God knows when the Messiah is coming back. And right now, God is very unhappy, literally. And the reason for it is because of this stuff. Now, God's mourning. God's sad. 7 people dead. And yet, no one cares. All they care about is, we're going to be under socialism, communism. We're going to be under the rule of Donald Trump or Biden or DeSantis or look. 2 years for the fucking presidential elections. Right now, we need to focus on 15 months of recession. I mean, literally, Biden's already digging himself deeper and deeper when he opens his damn chili hole and says stuff like, you guys are going to be paying for gas as high as possible. Yeah, because he wants to change everything to electric. But then the Supreme Court might turn around and say that's unconstitutional. Well, in my opinion, it's unconstitutional to tell us you can't go electric. Well, you take away birth control, you take away sex changes, you take away transgendered health care, you take away everything that you claim. What's the Constitution mean if you take away all this? It's not a Biden thing. It's a Catholic thing. I saw a video the other day. Pee-wee said, Biden versus Trump, right? The argument wasn't Biden versus Trump. The argument was 5 Supreme Court justices who are fucking Catholic. Catholic. They control what goes down the fucking pipe right now. And because of it, they're going to sit there and be like, we got big dicks and big clits, and you're not going to fuck with us. You're going to do what we say because we say we're the Supreme Court. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And you guys all sit there and say, oh, well, it's such and such. It's this, it's that. The truth of the matter is, it isn't the fucking... Look, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again, okay? Hopefully by the time my food comes, I'll be eating it because, frankly, I'm going to lose my fucking desire to eat again if we keep going this route. Problem is Dick Durbin of Illinois posted, we need to take away assault weapons. Yeah, because we have tactical nukes. We just dropped one. Oh, sorry. That was 80 million Trumpers in one area getting ready to invade. Oh, help. I mean, come on. I mean, literally, use of justice and common sense. I mean, the point being is, I gotta have me Pepsi, my sugar level's low. Point being is, look what's going on to the American people, you see? American people are suffering. They're suffering to no end. And because of it, all these people sit there and say, oh, well, I got my food from the food stamp bank, food stamps and everything. I'm loaded for another 6 months. Woo doggy. Meanwhile, there's people out there that can't buy. I've had elderly who's trying to prep in Eastern Washington who email me trying to follow through and they can't find one stinking meal, you know. And then you have look at this. So a woman basically, a woman basically turns around. Little can. What can? What can? I don't see little can. What little can? I don't see a little can. You email me something, Higgs? What are you talking about? Little can? Hmm? Oh, the little Pepsi can. Oh, do you want one, huh? Or do you prefer a? See, these aren't the diet crap you drink. So I'll give you a regular one of these. I can mail it to you, or I can mail you a full Mountain Dew without the diet part. Or if you want, you can stomach the my last can of 1893 Pepsi. I'll gladly give you that. Ugh. Anyways, the bottom line is I don't think we're gonna get to lunch today. I mean, they close at 2 o'clock. Yeah, well, of course you do. So I was gonna place an order today for soups. You know, just straight out soups. You know, fortunately, I gotta wait. You know, I'll pay the rest of the bill. So if I have any overage, I can go get more food. Hmm. Talking about food for a minute, it's getting harder and harder to find food. Everything is basically being removed faster and faster for EBT acceptable and or pickup only. Pickup only. Hold on. Someone emailed me again? Yeah, probably Higgs. Oh no, not Higgs. Hig Bobs. Didn't email me. All right, Hig Bobs. I have a can of 1893 Pepsi that's discontinued. You may want to try. They're going for like $500 a can or something on eBay right now. See? Made with real sugar. Yeah, you know. I'm the power. You know, by the time Chloe gets back, lazy McChloe. You know. So Chloe today, story time for you guys. She gets up this morning and playing my game, and then she goes on and on and on, and I was like, I don't want to hear it. So she's like, when are you at your birthday? I said, I don't know. Scanner, you know. But so far, you know, I emailed the scanner company, you know. So, you know, video recommended. Start watching. Tombstones available. I'll be a Huckleberry. Amazon live shop live stream. I don't want to buy something like that. I don't want to buy LED light for $8. Higgins might. I'm Higgins. I need a light bulb. I am Higgins bot. I need to buy a light bulb. So I got some reviews to go over. Oh, there's Chloe now. So Chloe, hey Mop, what's up? I'll take care of that. I got the envelope ready to go. So you can drop that off in the morning. So Yeah, okay. Take care of this. Anyways, are you well aware that they close in 52 minutes? So I don't think you can get there in time.
What?
Rocky Bay.
I get there now.
Okay, you got my phone.
52 minutes isn't.
Yeah, get 2 orders of the fish and chips if they have halibut for that price. Call me anyways to confirm.
All right.
It's No, that's where we live.
Yeah.
Well, we live in Rosewood.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I can't even remember. All right, so 1 money order made out of 3. So I get to do 1 at a time while talking to you guys. And if this doesn't work for the fish and chips, Chloe can call me. I'll keep the other tabs open, Hey there, I was going to ask, any of you guys have ever had that canned ham? You mean the Danish ham? Those are pretty good if you can stockpile them. They're kind of expensive. Welcome, Messiah 2000. Sorry, I'm just paying the rent. Got my envelopes ready to go. Let's see, $332, right? Plus 7 and 7's 14, so $346. Yeah, I think that's right. If it doesn't, I'll tell Chloe in the morning to calibrate it again. But Chloe's pretty good. Welcome, by the way. So what do you think, Higgs? Fish and chips? The Danish hams aren't bad. They're kind of expensive, but you can get a hold of them if you know what you're doing. I'd highly recommend it. I'll get you a link in a minute to Messiah 2000. Let's see. Chloe on a motorized skateboard scooting on the street. No, Chloe's on the shitter right now, plopping a loaf. Oh, she's peeing. Just make sure to wash your hands on your way out. Hold on a sec. Before you go, I'm checking something. Actually, I'll call you on it. How's that sound? It's a more efficient, I want to basically check my balance. I don't want any skimmers. Remember these? You don't have my card. I just was gonna check my balance anyway to make sure it's still there. Thanks to. So what are you doing? You got 47 minutes.
Wait for the money orders, Pete.
Oh, what? You're gonna run them down too?
Yeah, quickly. I'm split.
Yeah, well, fine. I'm slow because I figured I'd have till tomorrow.
4 hours running down.
What, you saw her?
Yeah, and the car's just heading down there.
Okay. If you miss my lunch, then we're gonna have to.
Miss your lunch, okay? I can hoof it down there. Which one is that? You have 2 more after that?
No, 1 more.
Okay. I don't need an envelope.
I already put it in an envelope.
Okay.
Have you noticed, everyone, that I've lived here 4 years? Good Lord's blessed me well. Yeah, asked for a miracle, and the good Lord delivered it. Can you believe that? There you go. Make sure to even it up and tell her to. This should total 646. That's what the rent is, by the way.
I remember my mom one time, like a few months ago, suggested that I leave the country if things got bad. So, like my mom would. My mom wouldn't leave the country. She'd just go with it. She wants to leave Ohio, but they can't. Yeah, too much stuff going on there. Just leave it all behind.
All right. There you go. Last one. Okay. I'll seal it up so it's all there. We'll talk about that other bills we got to take care of. When you get home, I will need to use the phone again, so I'm going to call the people for the lights and the other thing. You have my phone, so give me a ring. Let's see. Chloe's a motor, and hey there, was on it. Thanks for the response. How much would they go for? No, please. Excuse me. It depends on how many you want. I'll give you both links. Hopefully, I can get the links. There we go. If you're talking about prepping Messiah, that's kind of, man, those look nice. That's expensive. I'll take a prosciutto. Okay, here we go. So apparently the average is, yeah, okay. So none of these are, let me see. Can I actually get it? Let me put this in. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let me see. Can I actually, yeah, I think so. So you're looking at approximately like $9 or something. There. I'm not done. There you go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. During winter time, I like gumbo, shrimp and sausage gumbo. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Look at all these tasty looking hams, Moppy. Camtan's not bad, but it ain't great. I can see myself eating something like this. 1 pound of cooked ham. The ham's expensive. Just to let you know, that should give you their answer. Yes, I need to get the power supply. Hey, come on. Where do you think you're going? I want payment. I want payment. I want payment. I want payment. Hello, Uncle Higgins. How are you today? Yeah, I'm waiting for a payment. You see, last night I climbed into Mommy's bed and hid under the blanket with her. I was so scared. You know, there was all these boomings. Mommy, of course, was sleeping. Of course, that 4 shots of whiskey put her to sleep. Then I woke her up. She just rolled over on her 6 pillows, I think it was, or 4 pillows. How many pillows do you have? I have 4. 4 pillows, and then she's like, leave me alone, Moppy. Okay, come on with me. And then she wrapped her arms around me, and I went to sleep. And I slept all night with the mommy because I was so scared, you know. I am a fuzzy Ewok. Chloe wants to give me a haircut. Hey, dishes are done. All right, let's get the steam out. I'll give you a payment. So I got some pants to do. Here you go. Come on, Mom. Come here. Come here. dance. There you go, Fuzzy Ewok. I better get the dishes taken care of. Alright, so with the steam out, next batch is going in shortly. We're going to have to get some more dish pellets, it seems. And yes, Messiah 2000, that is a dishwasher. If you move fast enough, you don't get burned with those glass pans. That's the secret. Alright, so one ramen bowl cleaned, ready to go in the dishwasher. Alright, so throw this in. We throw that in. We throw this in. And we have room. We throw this in. There we go. And then I will rinse my hands and I look at the dishes. Gotta clean the stove up a bit too tonight. Actually, you know what? Stove shouldn't take for 2 minutes. I got time. There we go. Alright, so that leaves 1 coffee cup, 1 pan, and a pot. And all I gotta do is clean the stove top, which won't take too long. Hey, Mom, you get your snack, huh? Alright, let me see what's going on here. Hello, Fuzzy Ewok. $2 months worth of Pam? What's Pam? Whatever. 2 changes in cart again? What is it this time? Oh, okay. My saved in my cart, my saved part of my cart. Yeah, well, you know, if you want to pay $10 a thing, that's fine and dandy. I won't pay $10 for 2 hams or $20 to $18.99 for 2. I frankly think it's just a waste. You can buy more meals for that than anything. Then again, hey, Higgs, question for you. Let me see. I can do it probably. Let me look. Let me see. Doesn't let me do it. Damn. Let me look. I'll do it this way. Boop, 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 boop. 38 minutes. Come on, Chloe. You got 38 minutes before they close. All right. Let me see. Damn. I'll email it to you, Pee-wee, Higgins, old boy. He's here. All right, so there we go. I'm just basically tired as hell, of the bullshit, Yeah. Two months of Pam. What the fuck is Pam? Is that like a whore or something? 2 months of whores? I mean, I don't get it. Let's see, 2 months worth of Pam. Of Pam. You mean ham? Is it ham or spam you're trying to say, boy? I mean, literally, I got a gut feeling you're playing with us again. Oh, Higgins, check your email. In the meantime, I got another soda I got to go get, I think. I don't know. Mm. 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 So I'm leaving my others open here to see if we got anything new on food, Hello, Fuzzy Ewok. Yeah, you have water? You don't? Yeah, you do go. You got some water. But yeah, I want water. Anyways, we got 4 people. Zoe's not here today, apparently. Zoe's writing. Boon Boon's eating his food. Hey, Boon Boon. You look like you're out of food finally? Let me look. Yeah, I was thinking about yeah, if you say they're a good deal, personally, I wouldn't pay for them because those hams you got to eat up pretty quickly, and I wouldn't even trust those hams. There you go, Booner. Come here. You want the foodsies? No, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Depends on where you go. I mean, literally, that's the cheapest unless you go through Walmart. And Walmart, no one knows. I mean, Walmart sells them too. It just depends on the price. So I was doing some research about money thingy. All right, let's see. Here we go. Cooked ham. So if you can go to your nearest Walmart, you might be able to find this. Now, this is Bristol Farms. You might be able to get this for $4 a ham. I'd recommend paying $4 instead of 20, but that's just me. Let me see if I can find another link for you real quick and get it over with. Chopped ham. Nope, guess they don't have any more. There we go. That's from the deli. It's pickup only. No, that one there is 20. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a boneless ham. Ham steaks ain't bad. Oh, here we go. So your Danish fully cooked ham is going to be 16 at Walmart, and it's 3-day shipping. So we can get a pickup and find that ham at your own store. You might be able to get that canned stuff cheaper. That I just posted. That should keep you busy for a while. Let's see. This is just $10.97 for boneless, skinless cooked ham. This is 3-day shipping at Walmart Plus. Pickled cured pork hocks in a jar. Well, I don't mind a good ham now and then. Yeah, I was looking for Salisbury steak the other day. You know. But I've not found a place to deliver Salisbury steak yet. You know. Wouldn't mind Salisbury steak, What's this? Stouffer Salisbury steak, 69 ounces. Ooh, this seems a nice deal. $100 and some for a Stouffer's? Hey, dude, I want to look at that. Let me go to the shopping page. Let me see there. There we go. I hate when they do that. Privacy blocker. Look, I want fully cooked Salisbury steak. The mega meals aren't bad. You know, I've been craving the mega meals again with the extra mashed potatoes. The other day, Higgins, I was talking to Chloe, right? She made some Thank you, Higgins, for that info. So anyway, I was talking to Chloe. I turned around the other day, Higgs. I said, you know, I had 2 Salisbury steak Hungry Mans the other day. 2. I ate them. Literally ate them. Instead, these ones, I believe it is. No, that's the chicken one. Is this the beef one? Yeah, 2 of these. No, you don't get the 2 because, see, Bun Bun wants the cardboard popper. So 2 of these. It comes with savory mashed potatoes, brownie, and cut green beans, right? This whole meal. I ate 2 of them and I wasn't filled. So the other day I told Chloe, next time pick me at 4. But that chicken one looked really good too. Look at this. The chicken one looked really good. The Chloe ate. And I was like, man, I need to try both of them. But, you know, Chloe, she won't cook both at once because for me, I'd be tooting all night. Chicken and beef don't mix. How do I make gumbo? Just Google sausage and shrimp gumbo. It's easy to do if you buy the right makings, which reminds me. I just realized something. I need to get my base. Damn it. Oh, here we go. I spelled it wrong and it still got me in. Let's see. Packet 12. Oh, yes. There we go. Make that for myself in my pot. Mmm. Mmm. Love that. Just take it. Oh, yes. There we go. Been wanting to get some of that. That'll make me happy as clam. All right. Oh, Chloe calling in. Yeah, just nope. No calling in. Federal judge overturns what? Dude, I want to see that. What the fuck is the federal judge doing now? Federal judge overturned Donald Trump's 20. Federal judge California has overturned the 2019 Trump administration move to gut the landmark Endangered Species Act. Oh, well, you know what? That makes good, I guess, for someone. Not in California goes. Pee Wee knows California is really going to be hurting. Simple. You either buy simple. You find the recipe on Google, or you buy a basic simple gumbo base, and you use that. Throw shrimp sausage in it. You know, you can either use sausage ropes or shrimp. I prefer a sausage rope and shrimp, or you can do sausage rope and no shrimp, depending on what you want. I like sausage ropes myself. You can throw in beef kielbasa, regular kielbasa, or, you know, which reminds me, I haven't seen those sausages for a while. I need to check on something I've been curious about. But Chloe's probably going to sit there and be like, I'm sorry, I couldn't get to you, Barb. Oh, yeah, my bank. Yeah, I need to check, see if someone hacked it. I'm very wary of my bank card. You know, it's supposed to be coming. I don't trust anyone. And I got this new password system, you know, that's set up. Without my phone, I got to do the security. There you go. Current balance is. Okay, let me check. So apparently they spent. No, not Chloe. Okay, no, nothing. Nothing has been spent. Haha, hee hee. All right, let me go to the product categories. Hillshire Farms. Smoked? No, I don't want smacked. I want smoked sausages. Beef Polska, you can use that. There it is, the cheddar wurst. I want the cheddar wurst. The cheddar wurst sausage. I have not seen a cheddar wurst sausage rope in a long time, man. Yeah, they paid to St. Chloe just to go find the cheddar wurst sausage. Sausage rope. Smoked sausage, Polska, yeah. That's what I hate about this thing. Better, I could put better cheddars in there, cut them up, jalapeno cheddars too. That'd be there we go. 12 pick. Oh yeah, it's all pickup though. Yeah, so little smokies. I can put cheddar smokies in there too. See with gumbo, you can just throw in little sausages and you're good to go. It just slow cooks anyways in the sausage base, so you get that cheese flavor. Not that I would share my recipes with Higgins when it comes to gumbo. He'd probably cut up like 20 Johnsonville whatchamacallits. You know. I hate this sometimes. So, sorry I'm not paying attention to comments right now. Handling business. So I want to share with you a couple things. Yeah, these cheddar wursts, this is what I'm looking for, but I can't find them. That's the thing. These cheddar wursts are really. Yeah, so I'd use that for my gumbo if I could, but I'd throw in little sausages too. So, Chloe call, let me check. No. Higgins, would you like to explain this? Because, hi, Mark. Let me get a treat. I didn't know you were there. But he used the bathroom, so I'm going to use the bathroom, okay? Let me explain this. A cheese sausages is a sausage filled with cheese. Even Higgins can explain that one to you. So basically, a cheddar sausage is really good. Even Higgins buys 20 packs a week or something. Anyways, use the bathroom, so I want to get down to business. Hopefully, something happens. 24 packs a week. Yeah, exactly, Higgs. Exactly. Look, you asked the question, okay? It's a sausage filled with cheese. It's like the best sausage in the world, okay? They even have regular Johnsonville bratwurst, the cheddar brats that are really good. And that's the thing. I prefer cheese feud. Oh, those Johnsonvilles are to die for, aren't they, Higgs? Yeah, exactly. Oh, they got the limited edition firecrackers too, Higgins, old boy. Have you ever had that? And they got the Cajun style too. I'll share the links there. They also got the queso. You know, Johnsonville used to make the Monterey Chipotle. Oh, they even have the jalapeno ones. Damn, those look delish. Oh, and the Irish O'Days, those are just the fucking die for, man. Then there's the cheddar and bacon. Those are fucking hot tamales too. Here, let me show you the links. So here's the firecracker. Me and my husband used to buy them always out at Safeway, you know. I mean, there's that one. And then you got this one, which is the Cajun cheddar. Have you ever tried the Cajun cheddar, Higgins? Oh man, those are just delish. I mean, I lived on bratwursts. Cajun style and cheddar. Or how about the queso, man? Those queso ones are to die for, too. I mean, look at the queso ones. I mean, you want some really good sausages? You gotta check those out, man. Or what about these? They're just throwing these ones. I always tell Chloe to get me these when she's at the store. I'll cook up like 5 of those and eat them on a plate. And then you got the tail cheddars. I had those in in Portland, you know, but my family moved out of Portland, so you know. And then there's those jalapeno ones that are pretty fucking badass too. This one, yeah, exactly. Check these links out, Higgs. And then finally, the limited edition Irish garlic links. Those aren't available, but that's St. Patrick's thing. Me and my husband used to buy them all out of those too, but those Monterey Chipotle was my favorite. And then you got the cheddar cheese and bacon. Tastes like a cheddar cheese bacon dog, you know. Mostly tastes like a whatever, you know. Here you go. But those are the bomb. Bet you Chloe's sitting there shooting the shit with the manager as usual. Damn shithead. No offense for my wording, but lunch is almost done at that restaurant. She's not even contacting me. I want my lunchy. I haven't eaten since Sunday night. I don't know. They give you too many damn security questions. It's like, oh, hello? Great. Why? Do you know why? Figures. What do we do? Yeah, but I don't want a sandwich. I wanted fish and chips. Fine, check Kings and call me back. Bye bye. What a fucking shit. Takes their dumpy ass time and then turns around and says, oh, they were closed an hour ago. Short staffed. What a shit. You know, you can judge sausages all you want. The problem is I know what's best for me, and I like the cheese ones. Fuck. Cask and Schooner's closed. I know. Pretty much. They're short-staffed, apparently. Let me read the reviews. Anything new? Newest. Oh, does that one place have it? Let's see. Downriggers? Let's look at downriggers. Are they even open? Just give me my food. Dude, I wanted a fucking... Yeah, this is what I want, you son of a bitches. Alright, so they're open. Okay, so let's just see about their freaking website. Menus. Let's go to the menu for lunch. I want the lunch menu. Fish and chips. Temper fried cod, french fries, malt vinegar, aioli, tartar sauce. Okay, so yeah, they do sockeyed salmon, a Buddha bowl. This is their. I guess they took away their steaks. Lunch. Oh yeah, this is the lunch menu. Okay. So lunch is fish and chips. It's not bad, but not great. What about their dinner menu? Give me your din menu. Alright, so dinner menu is it the same? Halibut and chips for dinner. Figures. So they give you cheaper fish for lunch and more expensive fish for dinner. Yeah, watch that tune, Higgs. Thanks for the email on it. So Higgins wants me to watch something. I, on the other hand, was looking at this. The restaurant Downriggers with some of you out there. Yeah, it's always something fucking excuseful, you know. Yeah. I'm starting to dislike living on this island if they're freaking, opens at 4. Yeah, all right. Let's look at this menu. Let's just share this with you too while we're at it. Oh, and there's something new that just came on my feed. They're giving an update. I don't want to fucking watch a video on it. Just give me the fucking... I personally think that guy was used as a patsy. Okay, let's see. Prawns, firework prawns. Marsala, yeah. Chicken parmesan, scampi. Yeah, they always give you with that, I don't know. Oh, Chloe called. Great. You know what? I bet you I'm going to be fucking... Just get the barbecue sauce when I'm going to tell the fucking bitch. I'll eat at home. She can't cook fast. Can't pick up fast enough.
Your Majesty,
What?
I'm King, that the flip-flop ear batter filet.
No, thank you. I told you. You know what? Just grab the barbecue sauce, okay? I'll eat at home. I'm just tired of fucking waiting around.
Barbecue sauce, that's fine.
Is that all you're gonna do? I was gonna say I want...
Early.
Yes, I know, but there's also the Blue Water and Downriggers. They might have fish and chips as long as they're big portions.
I'll go check. I'm checking right now.
All right, call me back then. What a fucking twat bags. Yells at me over the fucking thing. Yeah, the son of a bitch. Can't believe this fucking twat bags. Does it take a fucking rocket scientist to say, yes, I want to make sure my fish is big, not small. Instead, Chloe wants to get fish and chips from the grocery store. At least I have my food stamps card, but I don't trust this stinking son of a bitch. A little turd nugget turns around, it's like, oh, you want fish and chips frozen? No, because the last time it didn't taste right. I'm better off making ramen and be faster and efficient than freaking waiting around. I mean, literally. What do you make of it, huh? No one's commenting right now again. Tired of this. You got blue water and downriggers. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You know what? I'm about this close to fucking. I mean, literally. Goes to the store thinking I'd be accepting of frozen foods. Yeah, if it's a fucking TV dinner, give me 4 fucking Salisbury steaks. The fish are small. I'm not going to do it. You know what? I should have just told her, give me 4 fucking mega meals. Throw them on, slap them in a pan. I'll eat them for dinner. Fuck the rest. Look, I'm going to call her back and say, look, if the portions aren't big enough, just go give me fucking 4 hungry mans and 4 mega meals. That'll be fucking cheaper, and then I can fucking be happy as hell. Yeah, availability of goods is fine. It's the fucking problem, you know. Dude, I want to fucking... Hold on. I'm going to give Chloe options here. Anyways, I was going to say I have an idea. It'd be easier on all. Well, we know the fish portions are going to be small, so hopefully you're outside. You're not inside the blue water. Okay, good. My idea is no one gets some Salisbury steak and mac and cheese mega meals or the 4 hungry mans or chicken and whatever for me, and I'll just eat those because I cannot sit there and part with that kind of money eating out. I mean, and 2 is the fishing. I got a feeling they're going to be stingy on the fish part. The fish. I'd rather have Salisbury steak, but I also think if you're going there, you should see if they have Stouffer's too. Or the mega meals too, you know. Check Stouffer's, the mega meals. Yeah, Stouffer's as well. If they have it. Usually they don't have Stouffer's, but I do know they have the mega meals. All right. Where are you? Okay. Oh, does King sell the mega meals? No, whatever you wish. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to be shafted, you know. And don't forget the barbecue sauce. Yeah, well, I sent you a recipe for Salisbury steak, homemade Salisbury steak. You never looked at it. It requires. I actually looked at it earlier. It required a pound of hamburger and breadcrumbs. And breadcrumbs, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. It's. I have it. I can pull it up in 15 seconds. I'm paying the internet bill anyway, or the phone bill. So.
Hey, instead of looking for the Stouffer stuff, I could pick up the ground beef and breadcrumbs.
It says here you need ground turkey of beef if you want to use ground beef. It says you need to. Um, there's a video, but it says you need at least 1 pound ground beef, panko bread crumbs, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons ketchup, Dijon mustard, dried oregano, kosher salt, and virgin olive oil. And then it talks about what you need for the gravy. But anyways, just grab some. Just check for Stouffer's anyways. We can always look at making this tomorrow or something. I just put it there for you to print.
I'm going to look at the ingredients now.
Fine. Well, I'll talk. That's fine. Yeah, well, you know, I told you to use it online, remember? So, Yeah, well. Yeah, well, just call me when you get to the store. Bye bye. What a waste of time and energy, you know. And oh yeah, they go to the Blue Water. They give you really half-ass portions, and they raise the price. So Chloe's like, no. And then, I mean, literally, where do you get a fucking decent fucking fish and chip meal? I mean, literally, everywhere you go, it's closed early. They got enough cash out of the fucking tourists. What are you doing? I'm bored. Fine, I'll find you a toilet paper roll or something. Toss it to you. You know what? There was not much left on that one paper thing. I'll just throw that in there for you. This. There we go. See, I can just fold this up like this. You see? 4 sheets. I mean, literally, a TV dinner would be, 4 Salisbury steaks is fine. 4 freaking, here you go. Yeah, well, apparently they're short-staffed everywhere. So trying to get a meal is like, I really am pissed about this. I hate this. That's the only fucking thing I hate about this fucking island is the fucking fact that, that they cater to tourists and then they're cutting portions shorter and shorter. So you got Nicholas Toledo Zaragoza died from Morelos, Mexico. He had one. Yeah, figures. As state attorneys expected to announce charges of subset. You know what? The guy's a patsy. That's the thing. He literally was a patsy. He didn't kill anyone. By the way, that person left Higgins. I can't believe this. I mean, literally. I'm getting the point, What's this about a bozo? Maybe they need a locals VIP card to separate the tourists from the locals for portion sizes. No, because they're fucking greedy, basically. You live on this island, you basically either eat at home or fucking eat at home. They're not going to hear that. Then if you do eat at home, they raise the price to the point of no return. I mean, look at Chloe. I said, look, I want fucking Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes. I mean, it's fucking simple. I can't fucking sit here and trust someone to fucking, How big's the portions of your fish? It's a little bigger than a chicken nugget. I mean, literally, she's on the phone. I'm in the bathroom. She says it's a little bigger than a chicken nugget. Let me see if there's a question on this. So apparently it's saying because fish and chips are a little more expensive now, they're cutting corners on the cost, basically. They say it's to help with obesity, which reminds me, Chloe, since I got to wait for my food, did she walk out with my dip? I'm going to go ask her because she said she's picking up me a can of Dippo. Son of a bitch better move their freaking rumpo. Let me see. She never explained the manager either. So I assume you came in, had me fill the money orders out, left, and didn't leave me my can of dip. Son of a bitch. Anyways, where are you exactly? That's fine. I can wait for the dip. Maybe I have to get bucks and get back. So keep me informed. Stokers. See if they have Stokers. Oh. Yeah. Maybe when you're there, see if there's any deal with chicken. Maybe I'll make some fried chicken with it. Or we can get some of that banquet fried chicken. Maybe they got a whole bag of fried legs or something. Let me know.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Stupid douchebag. Oh, I got you 3 cans of dip. I forgot about it. Yeah, see? Anyways, the thing is they shouldn't be ripping people off. Now, let me tell you what I was doing, okay, research-wise earlier. So I was minding my own business. And before I go and invest in money in books, okay, I literally decided to go and look up reviews on YouTube. There is reviews for books, by the way. A lot of people review stuff. It's how I get all my information and knowledge. I enjoy I call them video reviews of Pee-wee's stuff because I get a chuckle out of it. Like last night, I'm sitting there, right? Moppy's shaking. Moppy's literally shaking like a banshee. I said, "You okay, baby?" He's like, so he's in bed with me. So I get up, I grab a soda or two, grab a pinch, and I played Pee-wee's video that she sent me about something about we could be in nuclear war soon with Ukraine or something because Ukraine or with Russia or something, a global nuclear war. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that seems cool. I mean, literally. So I told Chloe, wouldn't mind a box of fried chicken. That reminds me, I haven't looked at Walmart in a while, right? I mean, they sell these fried chicken things, right? So let me look here. Banquet, right? Banquet chicken. There we go, original crispy chicken. Okay, so you get the mega meats. Yeah, so I was looking for just a box of chicken, that I guess that's all they have, right? Right here, let me look at this. chicken tenders. They look more like steak fries. Here we go. Let me look at this. Okay, so what do you get with it? May contain breast with black back portion, thigh with black portion, drumsticks. Pieces may vary. Well, I don't mind if they give me a whole box of drumsticks. I don't mind a couple boxes of those. I mean, just cook that up in the oven. I'd have my fried chicken right there. What do you think, Higgs, old boy? I mean, you don't think of those things. You know, you're just like, oh, yeah. And once in a while, you know, here we go. Let me show you what I was looking at. I was looking at this. By the way, that one Jesus guy is gone again. I guess after hearing you and I talk, you know, he finally left. Or he basically got upset at the fact we were talking about cheese sausages. Mm-hmm. Well, think of it. It's banquet fried chicken. Couple boxes of that put in the oven. Which reminds me, my dishes are going to be done in approximately 6 minutes. So I got to load it up again. I've never tried it. It's hard to say. So, Higgs, what's up? You still eating your leftover chicken breasts? That fried chicken in a box seems pretty damn interesting. Look, the banquets is already fucking $11. So if you want to pay $34 for fucking a box of fried chicken, feel free to. I mean, come on. I mean, that's the cheapest you're gonna fucking get it at Walmart. I mean, literally. Thing is chicken is expensive. I mean, everything's expensive. I just want fucking. All right, so my chicken wings currently is currently same price. No. They were $8 a few years ago. They never. They stay the same for a long time. It's like $8 to $9, sometimes 12. I mean, literally, the price of chicken has gone up. Do you know why chicken's gone up, or do you even care why chicken went up? Chicken went up because they had to kill millions of chickens. They had to kill like 98 million chickens. Let's just say 100, 102 million, give or take, because of a virus, some chicken virus. Now, recently, they literally lost like 10,000 plus cows in feedlots in Kansas and Oklahoma and Nebraska because of the heat wave. They just fell over dead. No one knows why. Well, because of it, our beef just went up in price. So the government is now controlling our food supplies. And then want to shoot the shit about food. Every day I check food prices. And every day Walmart's pick up. And then on top of that, Amazon will ship, but they're raising the prices to no end. You understand that? So everything I gotta buy and stockpile for my prepping has to go through Amazon. Target, they're putting on pickup only. And Walmart, pickup only. And Fred Meyer's, no one knows what the hell is going on with Fred Meyer's. Or Kroger. I should check Kroger real quick. I'm in the Kroger in a couple days. Probably what I buy is sold out as usual. Or pickup only. That's the thing I've been looking for, because these scalpers buy it from Kroger and then they resell on Amazon. They raise the fucking price up to no end. Oh, And that's out of stock. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more. Yeah, no, usually that's like 20, 24 things so far sold out at 36 on check page 2. So you get the idea. Well, good for you, but the cost of inflation's gone up. You're going to be paying double or even triple for your meat. If you drive, you're going to be paying shit ton for gas. Noisy little turd, isn't he? So technically, I'm not going to go round and round and round. I know politics better than anyone, and I know exactly what the hell's going on in this world. I'm very well informed. With the price of chickens going up because of the inflation and the fact that the farmers got to pay for higher feed costs because the feed grains coming from Ukraine and the cow grains coming from Ukraine and everything else, and then they got to bring it over and mix it into feed for the animals. That leaves you to pay the higher pricing on your food. So Albertsons or Safeway, whatever the price was, you're going to be paying the same price as everyone else now. You're not going to be basically blessed because you got it cheaper somewhere else. Because I guarantee you, if you're looking for some of these items that you used to eat in the past, sold out, plain and simple. Mom, you missed your treat. Look, here's a treat. Take it. Oh yeah, good boy. There we go. Last load in. Yeah, well, let me guess. You live on rice and beans. Love that little dishwasher. Let me see fully call yet again. Nope. So, the Justice Department of the DOJ sues Arizona to block a new law that would require proof of citizenship to register to vote in the state. Wow. Can you believe that? Pretty much. Tuna. Pretty much. Pretty much, Higgins, old boy. I love talking about fishing. One of my hobbies. Hold on, let me move this over one. All right, there we go. You sure it's edible, Higgs? I mean, literally 12 years old. I mean, you remember what happened to the macaroni you decided to make the other day? It had bugs in it. I mean, dude, you really want to try 12-year-old potato flakes? I mean, I prefer 12-year-old. Never mind. I won't touch 12-year-old crap. Now, 12-year-old Scotch, yeah, I'll drink that. That's really good. 12-year-old bourbon. Get some of that. What was that one? Elijah Craig 12-year bourbon? That's pretty good stuff. Small barrel, small batch. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Yeah, I got 1 day left in my game until I go to spring, which means I want to get spring set up. That's my goal today. And I got to talk to Chloe about groceries. Oh yeah, that was one thing. What was it that I was looking at? Outer Limits, I think it was. Let me look. I think it was called the Outer Limits. Oh, Outer Worlds. Yeah, here we go. Hello, the plane boss, the plane. Mm-hmm. I'm alright. Don't worry about 3 changes and carts again. I'm starting to dislike this. Great. Let me go back to my list. Ah, there you go. Hmm. Dude, what the hell's going on in this country? Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that too, Higgs. Yeah, exactly. I saw that too the other day. I saw it the other day and I could not believe it, brother. I mean, literally, it was. They showed like one guy took 3 days to get home because he was stuck somewhere. Yeah, a bunch of pantyways. Isn't it interesting, Higgins? You and I are still here, and that one Messiah guy left. Hmm. Oh, make sure Chloe called. Nope, nothing. New Omicron subvariant BA.5 now is the majority. Wow. Oh. Hey, what up, homie? Cool. Grab some of those, I guess. Did you find the Stofers? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, did you look for Stofers, Mac? Stofers, Salisbury steak too? Might want to try those if they're there too, just out of curiosity. If not, don't worry about it. All right, just grab the megas then. Grab some mega meals then. No, that's all right. Skip those. And did you find the banquet chicken in the box? Yeah, they should. They sell the chicken. It's like fried chicken. You got to be kidding me. They don't have it. Most stores carry banquets chicken in a box. Basically like chicken legs. Fine, whatever. Right. Good. Fine. Grab what you can. That's fine too. All right. A barbecue sauce. Bye bye. What a fucking waste of time. They don't sell the fucking chicken in a box. Come on, man. Yeah, figures. I mean, literally, she said they don't sell banquet fried chicken. It's like this island's really trying to keep the fried food, the box meals out of here. Well, 4 Salisbury steaks, 4 mega meals, and a bottle of barbecue sauce. There we go. Yeah, yeah, female. Let me guess. You're female from Cuba. Right, Higgins? Oh, great. You haven't seen the box in a long time. 4 years ago? Yeah, well, I haven't seen it either in a long time. I was telling Chloe I'd like to make some fried chicken one of these days. Thing is, she never gets the hint that I want fried chicken. We usually end up with Salisbury steaks most of the time. Or Danish and Swedish. Yeah, well, my life here, I have Zoe. Zoe's not around right now. She's writing. 30% off Christmas decor and it's halfway to Christmas? Come on, Walmart. How can you email me? Louisiana. Yeah, and you don't know how to make Louisiana gumbo? I mean, come on, it's a staple down there. Everyone knows how to make gumbo down there. Hell, Louisiana sardines and Louisiana hot sauce is good too. That guy basically. That'd be interesting to know. Hmm. Really? Capital One was bought out? GM MasterCard for Marcus by Goldman Sachs. They bought it from Capital One. So my husband's mother lives in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Our whole family's down there. Louisiana fried chicken batter? No, I haven't seen it. This must be what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Oh yeah. Well, expensive as hell. Looks interesting, but I make my own fried chicken. Sorry to say. My fried chicken is the best fried chicken. Yep. Have I showed you the video link, my fried chicken, Higgs? I think I did, right? Yeah, I think so. There we go. Right there. There's my fried chicken recipe. Don't look at my boobs. My boobs are not there to look at. Hanging in there. What? You're taking a break now? I'm waiting for lunch. Couldn't get fish and chips, Zoe. Problem is the food shortages. That. Oh yeah. Yep, there it is. My fried chicken recipe. Even Pee Wee's tried that. Yep. Writing break. Everyone's doing something. I could be gaming right now, Zoe, but I'm waiting for lunch, What? What do you want, Fuzzball? You didn't eat the payment. Come here. You want attention? Is that what you want? You want a little attention and love? Okay, I'll give you love. I don't need a GM car. You know that? Look at that. Mm-hmm. What, you want love? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Chloe's calling. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Matt, you're coming for food, right?
Yes. All right. Bye-bye. Nope, no fish and chips. Like I said, she went down to get some fish and chips from one place. They were closed early. Staff shortages. She goes to another place and they say they give her low, small portions, small as the crab shack. So she says, "What do you want to do?" Well, there's only one other shop to check for fish and chips. Instead, they're like, "We don't serve the big portions until dinner time." So Chloe's like, well, "How big are they? I might come back." They're like, really small, a little bigger than chicken nuggets. She's like, "What is it with you guys trying to short people fish and chips and giving them nugget size?" Well, we got to cover the cost and we got to. She's like, "That's a ripoff. I'm a citizen of this island, and yet you basically want to rip people off." Then she offered me a bag of fish and chips, but the fish and chips that she offered me was those frozen crappies, and I don't like those frozen crappie. I don't know. I don't know. So I told her to give me some Salisbury steaks and mashed potatoes. That'll be my lunch. I don't know how you turn your name red. Interesting though. Hmm. I mean, literally staff shortages, and then Chloe earlier calls me and she says, "I made a mistake on the rent." What did you do? I made a mistake with the rent. And I was like, "What'd you buy?" And she says, I tried to get in touch with you, but you didn't tell me what the rent was, so I chose the rent amount to be cheaper." So back to the post office for a 1 hour wait in line because everyone was doing it. Did anyone see those deals on those Pioneer TVs? $199 for a TV. Oh, there it is. $250 for a Pioneer TV. I was looking at Pioneer TVs. People looking at TVs. I wonder how much a TV would cost. 70-inch TV. Problem is I don't have TV stands, so I'd have to get one. I always looked at it and be like, cool. Most people are getting the standard 50-inch. I was like, it wouldn't be too bad to get something bigger. I don't know, but the best fish and chips here in town is called it was called the Casket Schooner. Yet they're closed right now. Hey, Mop, how you doing? Huh, Mop Top? Come here, let me clean those eye crusties out of your eyes. Don't. There we go. You got your crusties out. Been crying again. Yeah, well, Amazon sent me a deal for like a 50-inch TV, but I already have a 55-inch and a 70-inch, so, don't need anything bigger right now. I do need to replace my TV because it's getting old. Oh, wow, look at this. We got moderators galore. Right now, me and Dad's trying to finish up the Daniel Craig Bonds. Now that's on our list right now. The entire Bond series is on streaming service. Mm, I've been watching Gandhi on Epix. Gandhi. It's a moderator party. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, Gandhi was great. I'm into those kind of movies. I like The Last Emperor too. That was pretty good in China. Henry Pui. Yeah, so it's Patton. Patton's long too. I like Patton. I also found on Paramount Plus I can watch the Godfather movies again too. Mm-hmm. The Godfather movies. Last Emperor's on HBO. So apparently this Highland Park shooting guy basically had his knives taken away. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say, but my dishwasher is running nicely, huh? Yeah, Moppy was shaking last night severely. I didn't watch the fireworks. I actually took some bourbon with sleep. Got up this morning and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. The Last Emperor is really good too. It's long. It's HBO. I also like that Into the Storm. Into the Storm's pretty good too. Seems little fuzzballs eating. Too many bad words. Yeah, well, you know what? I like The Godfather. Let me swear. Hold on a sec. So I have something to share with you all that might be of an interest. Got my Mountain Dew now. So I went to do some food shopping today. Food stamps, reload, prepping, right? Since Zoe's always asking what the topic is, everything on Walmart is pickup only. Same with Target. So you know how it is. Got my Mountain Dew with me, a little mini can, baby Rita can. Scarface, yeah, that's not a bad movie. Yeah, well, it sucked for you because you were in lockdown because you were in Chicago. Mm. So he had a run-in with law enforcement apparently in 2019. Apparently they took away his knives. He said he was going to kill everyone in it. Also says that he withdrawn an odd. Oh, okay, hold on. Illinois law enforcement interact shooting suspect Carimo twice in a mass shooting because he has not been charged in connection. Deputy Chief said since it was delayed report, Police went to his house, spoke with Cremo and his parents. The matter was being handled by mental health professionals at the time. There was no law enforcement action being taken. It was a mental health issue handled by the professionals. He said the second interaction happened in September when a family member reported that Cremo had a collection of knives and he said he was going to kill everyone. Police responded to his residence, removed 16 knives, a dagger, and a sword from home. At that time, there was no probable cause to arrest Cremo because there were complaints that were signed by any of the victims. No, so basically 16 knives and a dagger and a sword. Really? See? So they're basically using this as a scapegoat. However, Pee-wee emailed me earlier saying, this is what I want to share with you guys since before we talk about groceries, right? Pee-wee emailed me and she said, when I try to face this to post Facebook, they remove my post. Shitheads, and it says, fake news media tries to paint July 4th parade shooter as MAGA. Fortunately, he was at a MAGA rally wearing a Where's Waldo hat and glasses. That tells you right there what we need to know. I mean, literally. Unless there's something I'm missing, it's basically proof in the pudding. Also, they posted that he's a socialist, progressive, Antifa, and the occult. I read that earlier, you know. So I went, yeah, here we go. Let me read you what it says here, okay? So it says here, this might be an interesting thing. Here we go, right? I was reading this earlier to people here. It says, information uncovered overnight shows Island Park shooter is tied to socialist, progressive, Antifa, and the cult. He's got ties to the Democratic Socialists of America, as noted by the tattoo on his neck. We don't know what his tattoo is. This is the largest and fastest growing socialist organization in the United States. Throughout his social media posts, he shares Antifa and progressive ideology. Evidence reviews he's not a Trump supporter. He makes fun of Trump and his followers in social media posts. Trump event dressed up as Where's Waldo. This appears to be sarcasm and attack on the 45th president, who also may be the 47th president. In social media post appearing he wants to kill number 47. Apparently, work is very dark, witchcraft, occult, and handwriting, and yada, yada, yada. Personally, I think they're trying to basically, here's what Pee-wee said. She says, oh, they're going to pin it on Donald Trump and the Republicans. Well, thing is we don't know what the hell the truth is. The truth is not in the pudding, okay? Plain and simple. Well, apparently the police just came out and said they removed in 2019 16 knives, a dagger, and a sword. In my opinion, the guy's a jackass. If you're going to do something this stupid, he didn't do it. He was the patsy. I mean, literally, they now want to force more gun control. They want to remove AR-15s from the market. Yeah, a sword. In 2019. Yeah, exactly, Zoe. And on top of that, they're claiming he's a socialist Antifa member pretending to be MAGA because they don't want MAGA to be ruined. Now, Pee-wee said from her thing, what are they going to do? Blame Trump for it? No. They're blaming people buying these assault weapons, okay? The assault weapons aren't the problem. Let me just put it this way. They just passed that big bill, right? $250 million one-time payment, okay? Let's break that down, okay? $250 million, okay? Nope, I don't want the calendar. I wanted the fucking calculator. Hold on a sec. Here we go. 250 million, right? 250 million divided by 50 states. Okay, 50. Let's just say 50. That's $5 million additional per state for mental health. $5 million is a fucking drop in the bucket. There's nothing. I mean, literally, that's a one-time payment out the door by Congress. They get $5 million for each state. $5 million. And what's that going to do for that? Some of the states' Medicaid programs is in the hundred millions every year. California is in the billions. So you tell me, how's a paltry $5 million going to do anything? No, I mean, the federal government passed the red flag laws and other things and everything else. Now, Senator Dick Durbin of your beloved state, so he said, we need to take AR-15s out of hands of everyone. This shouldn't be happening. This is a plague on America. People are worshiping guns. Worshiping guns. Remember, Zoe, last night I was mourning. I could feel God's pain of those 7 people that got murdered. 7. It was 6. Now it went up 1. And people say to me as a minister of God and God's prophet, when will this end? You know, I was reading Matthew 24. You know what it says? People pretend to be the Messiah, but there is only one Messiah. And if you hear someone say they're the Messiah, the chosen one, they're not. Only Jesus is the chosen one. So don't even listen when they say they're the Messiah. Everything I have said, basically from Matthew 24, wars and rumors of wars, pestilence, famine. What's pestilence? Viruses, sicknesses, illnesses. What is famine? Food shortages. The Bible was talking about it. Yeah, well, you know what? We only talk about political talk when it comes to me being the host, okay? And right now, I say both parties are to blame. Everyone knows this. Can't blame Donald Trump. You can blame everyone in the damn Easter basket. The entire shit basket is full, and everyone is basically pointing the fingers at everyone else. Look at Dick Durbin, your own beloved senator from Illinois. We need to ban the AR-15s. It's a bad, bad day in American history. Really? This isn't political, by the way, Messiah 2000. This is actually things that people need to think about. While you sit there and think about, well, you know, you don't want to focus on political things. I don't talk about politics much, but when I do, it's mostly to make a point. The point is I blame both fucking parties. They're not getting my vote. My vote goes for someone I trust, not someone who's going to fucking sit around and jerk people's chains. I mean, look, you got fucking Jerome Powell, who said, oh, we can't control the recessions for 5 quarters. That's 15 months. But in the meantime, don't worry. The next president of the United States, which will be a Republican, will fix it. In the meantime, endure 2 years of inflation. That was his exact wording. I mean, I basically do these videos to discuss everything that goes on. I educate myself for this channel. So when you sit there and say, oh, no one talking about politics, we're not talking about politics. We're talking about what these douchebag idiots are saying. Does anyone want to hear the thing about the Bible? Because I can tell you what it says. Basically, Jesus is going to the Mount of Olives and saying everything's going to be destroyed. Well, the first was Rome destroyed the temple. But then he says there's going to be wars and rumors of wars and pestilence and famine and, you know, all this has to come, but it won't be the end right away. And then if you look at the Bible, Revelation 6. I'm a minister, by the way. It says, quote unquote, one of the four horsemen will kill 2 billion, 1/4 of the population. Currently, that's like 2.2 to 2.5 billion people. Yeah, well, think of it this way. Think of what's going on, okay? You want to talk about politics. Here's something to think about. Zoe's right. Military we'd get our ass handed to us. Why? I'll tell you why. For 2 reasons. One is too many obese people, and 2 is no one wants to join the military. And the obese people say, you're dictating policies in the Pentagon and the White House and everything else, and they don't support it. They want to go down to McDumpers and eat McDumpers. They don't want to be told, I'm sorry, sir, you're a fat ass. You can't have that next McDumper burger or that Kentucky Fried Cornery or that Booger King burger or that Dairy Queef or whatever, just throwing those out there. They don't want, they're cutting portions down. Every time you look at a bag of chips, it used to be filled to the top. Then they started cutting it out, giving more air and more air and more air. And then they say, we're saving the obese people. And then they turn around and make this fucking policy in the state level. I'm sorry, you can't have menthol cigarettes. I'm sorry, you can't have a menthol vaping set. I'm sorry, you can't have menthol flavored chewing tobacco. I'm sorry, you can't have mint, peach, orange flavored, citrus flavored, apple flavored chewing tobacco. Sorry, that encourages kids to get into the tobacco run. How does it encourage kids to chew tobacco? You see where I'm going with this? The government's got too big and they're dictating what's going on in the world. Literally. The guy was completely dead for 7 hours yesterday, and all of a sudden he gets captured. 7 hours. He could have left the damn state, but all of a sudden they pulled his name out of the hat and said, this is the guy. He was a patsy. He was completely a freaking patsy. I told this to Zoe. He's a patsy in the state of Illinois. He was a patsy. The real guy got away. He was just a patsy. Look, the Euphrates River is only going to be drying up, Chris, if it's in Revelation. Read your Revelation. It doesn't show anywhere but Revelations. Revelation. Some say Revelation's already happened, but no one knows. That's the thing. Everyone interprets Revelation a little different. Some say Revelation passed. Okay, Matthew 24 said that this was the fall of Rome in 70 AD by my father-in-law's answers. Now, the 7 hills was already destroyed in the Roman time. Rome fell. They might have been talking about Rome in Revelation. No one knows. They talk about the multiple hills and the 7 churches, which are the 7 hills, and all this crap. No one knows, but we have to be on our guard because of it. And in Revelation, it talks about the rivers of Euphrates drying up and the kings walking over it. That's true, but that's in Revelation. I know the Bible better than most people. Look, the gun bans are useless, exactly. Look, Chris, you believe in Ra, okay? So believing in the Hebrew God or the Christian God doesn't apply because you believe in Ra. You know this. The thing is the end's going to be coming eventually. There we go. And the dishes are done. I just got to clean the stove top real quick before I lose my mind. The bottom line is what you believe is what you believe. But If you want to believe in Revelation, you got to believe the end could be coming sooner than later. I mean, look at the high inflation. They say inflation could be 40 plus years, but no one wants to listen. I know what's going on in the world. That's the thing. There. Stove cleaned again. Can't believe we got a fucking 40-year-old stove and they won't replace the damn thing. But they'll give everyone else a new stove. Get my TV dinners in me, I'll be happy as hell. Look, the bottom line is Revelation could happen. We don't know what's going to happen. All we need to do is prepare for the worst. Oh, yeah, exactly, Higgins. There you go, the chip part. Look, Zoe, you're right. I have a King James Bible, okay? My first Bible. You know what it had in it? I can show you. When I first got my first full Bible instead of children's Bible, I read it every day, top to bottom, cover to cover. It's right here, see? Holy Bible, see? King James, well used, well loved, small, compact, etc. Now let's talk about it, okay? Let me show you something. In Genesis 3:15, for example, see on the side there, there's a little star. That's the first messianic prophecy before Jesus came. And I put immediately blah, 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 and it turns out he's talking about Jesus. This is forecasting the Messiah coming in Genesis 3, after they ate of the forgotten fruit. Then if you look at the post-messianic prophecies, from Matthew onwards, there's black stars. You see the black star? Tells you right there. Those are what Jesus is fulfilling. Most of the prophecies have been fulfilled, but not all of them. So you're right. But this comes in handy for knowing your prophecies. Not many Bibles have that. Of course, this Bible's been with me for so long. It's been overused and everything else. Look at that. There's a little mark there, right there. Wow. Tells you right there, you know. The pounder, yeah, but Rita, 20 years, it's drying up probably. Look, I don't care if it's 20 years. The thing is, I don't believe in science. I believe in what my God tells me. And if God tells me he's going to dry up everyone's brain tomorrow morning, I'll believe it. But in the meantime, God hasn't told me anything yet. Thing is, people have to have faith. That's the thing. People lost their damn faith. So, shall we talk about the food shortage for a second? Because people believe and have faith the government's going to bail them out. Mitch McConnell turned around and said, in quote, today, that quote unquote, if, it's a big if, he said, a big if they control both House and Senate, or a House or the Senate, or neither, it will be, if they lose both House and Senate, the Republicans don't get to make the decision unless it's barrel margin, right? Now, the Senate, they lose the Senate seats and the House seats, not a damn thing you can do about it. But as a Republican, he said there won't be food stamps and there will not be, quote unquote, extended food stamps, extended unemployment benefits, nothing. Basically, you will live poorly in the recession while he lives rich high off the hog because he's a fat bastard who wants to live off people's money. If it wasn't for the Democratic states paying the taxes to keep Kentucky floating, Kentucky would have been a shithole a long time ago. So, he said there will not be any help. Plain and simple. That's saying that if the fucking end of the world started happening and the prophecy started to be fulfilled, God said this is the command and told me to tell all of you this, you better prepare your asses properly to live and survive. Otherwise, eventually you're going to be one of the few less people waiting in line like everyone else to get judged because you didn't prep properly. You see? So you cannot trust the government to do it. And by the way, the government could turn around and limit your food. You walk into the store and it'll be like one bag of rice and one bag of beans. Think of it. They could start rationing because they have to. You see? People know this. Yeah, but Rita, revolution might be 20 years. No, Revelation's not 20 years away. Revelation is only going to be happening if, quote unquote, God decides it's time. If God decides to melt everyone's brain because he gets an entertainment factor out of it because no one's listening to his prophets, then let him melt their brains. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. We have to live one day at a time. Oh, did Chloe call back again? That's the question. She was toting this stuff home. Nope. I'm God's prophet. I know what the hell is going to happen in 2022 and 2024. I know what's going to happen. I'm still shocked at that vision I had the other day. That other day I had a vision. That vision was interesting, you know. Anyways, I got to get moving along soon. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. Yeah, Zoe, I'll be around. I don't know if I'm going to be around later. My game should be going soon. Got to get lunch soon. Can't tell you. That's the thing. I swore an oath to God that I'm not going to tell anyone what I know of the future. Future is, it's people like others that believe the Republican Party's the savior. And they're going to basically, let's just say, if God's will is basically right, which he is right, the Republican Party's already down the shitter and they're not coming back. And if people think that they're more intelligent than that, then people are going to be fucking slaves. They're going to take away everyone's right. The elderly are going to be boxed up and put somewhere. And if they can't rehabilitate them, they're going to be toast. You wealthy, you're going to be poorer. If you're poor, you're going to get poorer. Middle class will be dissolved. You're going to see a new United States. Plain and simple. Most people don't believe in old man Biden, but there's other people that can do the job better. Thing is they got to basically get the midterms done. And most likely the midterms are going to be in the favor of the Democrats. Because think of what's happening. You had an African-American grocery store shot up. Then a school in Texas shot up. Then a hospital shot up. Then a parade shot up. And yet they give $5 million per state for mental health. A drop in the fucking bucket. People are tired of these massive shootings. They will do what they have to at the polls. They will listen to every Democrat that will tell them, you will feel safer if you let us ban your guns. And a lot of them will basically do it too. They'll go to the voting polls. Others, men are getting blue balls because they can't freaking have sex because the woman says their body is theirs. Not the man's choice, but the woman's choice. In the end, who gets screwed? The women or the men? All I know is that God's protecting me and he delivers me miracles all the time. So trust me, I know what God's going to do for me. My thing is I've already been told. Had to have something sugary. Running low on energy. Didn't eat anything since Sunday night, I tell you. Sunday morning. You're going to be toast? Why would you be toast? Because you're poor? You may be fine in that department, but God's going to show people need to repent, or there's going to be famines, pestilence, and massive deaths. People will be killing people. Inflation will be so high. Just to buy a loaf of bread, it's going to cost you a day's wages. And yet, everyone thinks the government's going to bail them out. That's the saddest part of this whole world. I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Thing is, it doesn't matter what weapons you have. People will get people. God's using Revelation 6 to kill each other and fellow mankind over money, over food, over greed, over whatever. In the end, oh, Higgins, you crack me up, man. That's pretty damn hilarious. For once, I can chuckle with you on that one. Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters. Again, you crack me up, old Higgs, old boy. Never thought someone like you would come out with that. And only you would come up with it, too. Oh, too funny, Higgins. Too funny. Once in a while, Higgins can still make me laugh, I tell you. But I think I've heard everything already from Hey Clay Boy anyways. Alright, so Chloe's been out so long, all the dishes have been done. Now I gotta check the filter. Just a little bit of rust. Nothing major. Ugh. Looks good. There we go. No, well, what I mean is anyone who's not, let me put it this way, okay? When I'm talking about people being rallied up in rail cars, okay, or buses or whatever, okay, Higgins. What I'm talking about is the ones that aren't viable to society. If you're on disability like me, they'll round you all us up and kill us. They want production. They want someone to work 24/7 if they can. They want you to supply you with a cup of water, a cotton, and a loaf of bread, and that's what you get for the rest of your life. And if you can't make the quotas, you're toast. You're gone. They don't want anyone who's a worthless eater. Higgins, Pee Wee, and I have talked about this time and time again. It doesn't matter, you know. The point is they want to get rid of people that are a burden to society. But they also want to get rid of the people with the guns. So if they can turn around and say, you know, by the way, right now, apparently the United States is the fucking laughingstock of the entire fucking world. Every person in the world is basically saying, I have friends all over, saying that we're the laughingstock of the fucking world. If we got rid of our fucking weapons like every other countries did for mass shootings, this wouldn't happen. But no, they got to cling to the Constitution. Our guns, you know what? Let me give you guys a little tip, okay, about weapons, guns, etc. And I bet Chris would agree with me. You have 80 million, say Trumpers, right? All armed with guns. All it takes is a president to call in a tactical nuke strike to wipe out 80 million people and 2 or 3 nukes. Done. Country might be radiating. Hell, they could keep it. They could use. The thing is, they'd rather use a tactical nuke on the citizenry than drop all their non-nuclear bombs on these people. Then they'd have to send in people to build new bombs. So instead, let's just tactically nuke them and done. You see, that's something people need to realize. Pee Wee turned around the other day, and she gave me a video. Me and Chloe watched it. We all got a chuckle out of it, but Chloe actually said it was serious. It said, and I quote, "We could be headed to a tactical nuclear war soon." Yeah, and those are considered completely and fully illegal. Thank you. Completely and fully illegal. Thank you. There we go, you see? Hopefully you got non-Chipotle barbecue.
Oh, fuck, it's not a Chipotle.
Yeah, we have all the Chipotle we need. Great. Another bottle of Chipotle barbecue sauce. That's the 5th bottle we have here. Sometimes I wonder. mascot something. Okay, I see what this is. I assume this is that mascot. No. Oh, okay. There. Now I just gotta wait. Flamethrower is completely and thoroughly illegal, basically. You have one of those, the government will be knocking on your door for it, trust me. Flamethrowers are considered military hardware, so even if you have one, people would not be using it because they'd be shot faster than the flamethrower can be used. In the end, it's not good. Look, the iron breastplate. Look, if you went up against God's chosen armored scorpions with men's faces, that would mean that they're going to strike you because you're an unbeliever. That's what Revelation means. It means you go up against these things, you'll be in pain and agony and wishing for God to kill you for 5 months. That's what the Revelation means. Not, oh, if they were coming up, God wouldn't let you kill them. You know. So basically, God would not let you, quote unquote, kill or barbecue something that you couldn't barbecue. See, the thing is, if you read Revelations, those things can't be touched. God doesn't want them touched. God wants them to be used to punish anyone who's an unbeliever. It's like, let me put it this way, Chris. If you're an unbeliever, which doesn't matter if you are or aren't, I'm just telling you what I know about Revelation. There's 3 sets of plagues, okay? You got the first 7 seals. The last seal, you wait a half hour in heaven. The second set of seals, or vials, or plagues, earth's fire, half the planet's on fire. Half the planet's water becomes blood, yada, yada, yada. And finally, or is that the trumpet blast? Anyway, look at it. Then after the second set of seals, the third set is either the vials or the trumpets. Any way you look at it, I could look it up real quick. Any way you look at it, there's 3 sets of stuff. And if you sit there and think, oh, well, you know, let me put it up and look. So I'll use the Passion Translation, simpler. So first thing is Revelation 6. Well, yeah, okay. So then after the 7th seal, they wait a half hour and then they start the trumpets. So it says, first trumpet, 4th, hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled to earth. 3rd of the earth was burned up, destroying 1/3 of the trees and all green grass. When the second trumpet sounded, angels, mountains burning with flames of fire was thrown into the sea, destroying 1/3 of the ships. 1/3 of the sea turned into blood, destroying 1/3 of all the sea creatures. The 3rd angel sounded his trumpet, and a megastar, blazing like torch, descended from heaven upon 1/3 of the rivers and fountains. Name of the star is bitterness. 1/3 of the waters become so bitter that many people died drinking the water. 4th angel sounded the trumpet, and 1/3 of the sun was struck, and 1/3 of the moons, and 1/3 of the stars. So the 1/3 of their light was darkened, and there was no light for 1/3 of the day, and likewise the night. Then I saw and heard an eagle flying over, saying, whoa, 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 there's only 3 trumpets left, yada, yada, yada. 5th angel sounded his trumpet. I saw a star that fell from heaven to earth. And it was handed the key to the shaft leading down to the pit of the deep. He opened the shaft of the bottomless pit, and a blanket of smoke began to rise out of it, like the smoke of a giant furnace. The sun and atmosphere darkened with the smoke rising from the shaft. Hold on, where's the 6? Oh yeah, and out of the smoke appeared locusts swarming onto the earth, and they were given authority like that of scorpions to inflict pain. They were not told to harm the grass or any green growth or any tree, but only afflict those who did not have the seal of God on their forehead. Locusts were given authority to torment them for 5 months, but not to kill them. Their painful torment is like the scorpion sting, and during that time, people will seek death, but will not find it. They will long to die, but death will elude them. The locusts had the appearance of horses equipped for battle. On their heads were seamed like golden crowns, and their faces were like human faces. Their hair was long like women's hair, and their teeth like lions' teeth. They wore breastplates that seemed like iron, and their wings made a sound like the noise of horses and chariots rushing into battle. They had tails and stingers like scorpions, with power to injure people for 5 months. The angel of the bottomless pit was king over them, and his name in Hebrew was the Destruction, and in Greek, Destroyer. But this is the first woe. There are still 2 more woes to come. When the 6th angel sounded a trumpet, set free the 4 angels confined at the great rivers Euphrates. So the angels were released who had been prepared for the right hour, day, month, and year to kill a third of humanity. I heard a number of soldiers on horseback. It was twice 10,000 times 10,000. And in my vision I saw the horses with riders wearing breastplates of fire and sapphire and sulfur. Those horses had lions' head, breathing out fire and smoke and sulfur. They killed a third of the Earth's population. This is the 200 million army, by the way, that you were talking about. By these 3 plagues, the fire, the smoke, and the sulfur that came from their mouths, for the lethal power of the horses was in their mouths and their tails had snakes' heads that inflict injuries. Those not killed by the plagues did not repent of their deeds, so they would stop worshiping demons and idols of gold, silver, bronze, stone, and wood. Blind and mute idols that have to be carried around, and they did not repent of their murders, or their sorceries, or their thefts, or their immoralities. Yeah, so So then he said, his servants, the prophets, then he said, eat the scroll, yada, yada, yada. And then it talks about measuring the temple, see? And that's as far as it goes. Then the 7th angel sounded a trumpet. The kingdom of the world has become the kingdom of God, and his anointed one. He will reign supreme for eternity of eternities. Then 24 elders dropped down and threw their crowns on the ground and started worshiping. Yep. And then it talks about the final plagues, which is cool. Then they talk about the false prophet and the 7 kingdoms for 1 hour. And then it talks about God's going to harvest us. 7 bowls are pulled out. First angel poured his bowl upon the earth, causing ugly and painful sores to break out on the people who had the mark of the wild beast and still worshipped his image. Second angel poured his bowl in the sea, and it became like the blood of the dead. Every living thing in the sea died. Third angel poured his bowl into the rivers and spring water, and they became blood. And I heard the angel of the waters say, O Holy One, who were you are righteous, for you have judged these things because they shed the blood of your saints and prophets. They got what they deserved, for you gave them blood to drink. Then I heard a voice from before the altar reply, Yes, O Lord God the mighty, every judicial verdict you make is just and right. And the 4th angel poured out his bowl on the sun and began to burn the people with a scorching heat. Though they endured the fierce heat, yet the people continued to blaspheme God. They cursed the name of God, who had authority over these plagues, and refused to repent and give him glory. Fifth angel poured his bowl on the throne of the wild beast, and the kingdom was plunged into darkness. People were in agony and gnawed on their own tongues, and cursed the God of heaven because of the painful sores, refusing the pent of their deeds. Sixth angel poured his bowl on the good and the bounding river, and it completely dried up, in order to prepare the way for the kings of the east. Then I saw three unclean spirits like frogs belched from the mouths of the dragon, the wild beast, and the false prophet. They were demonic spirits performing signs. They entered into the kings of the world to draw them into battle on the great day of God the Almighty. Yep. Seventh angel poured out his bowl into the air, and a loud voice came out from the temple and from the throne, saying, "Here it comes." Then there were flashes of lightning, voices, crashes of thunder, and massive earthquake, the most severe to shake the earth since the creation of man. So tremendous was the earthquake, and split the great city Babylon into three parts, and the other cities and the nations collapsed. For God remembered great Babylon and her wine cup filled with his fiery wrath. Every island fled away, and the mountains were no more. Enormous hailstones, each weighing nearly 100 pounds, fell from the sky and struck the people. Yet they continue to curse God because of the horrendous plague of hail. Yep. Then it talks about the destruction of Babylon, and then it says he basically rebuilds earth to a new earth and heaven for us. And then he opens up the book of life and judges us all. Oh, he throws Satan into the bottomless pit for 1,000 years. And when Satan comes out, well, you get the idea what happens. Then those people that didn't repent after 1,000 years, they get judgment. There you go. A new heaven, a new earth, and a new Jerusalem after all of the destruction of earth. As God's prophet, I can tell you, the man ain't happy. Papa is not happy. Too many greedy people out there. Too many corrupt bastards. They think of themselves and only themselves. They don't think of other people. I gotta go and get the bathroom real quick. Give me a memento, but I will answer your questions real quick too, see if there's anything. You see, God gave us choice. But now we're paying for it. Rosie Palmer 5 scissor. Then God and his people will be killing the government, you see. You can't win with God. Oh, thank you. I was just going to ask that. Hey, Chloe, can I ask you a question? Chris thinks that if the government has all this top secret weapons, they can destroy God's prophecies in Revelation. What do you think? Think God's people or God's armored scorpion people will die? Nope, Chloe said not. No, Zechariah 14:16 is the Old Testament. Look, let me break it down for you before I go take a piss, okay? Or leave a pee, as my uncle would say. So we're clarifying the same thing, okay? You need to read. Oh, great. Let me find it. Do I get to explain as God's prophet that you're completely shooting off left base? Let me tell you how it works. During Adam and Eve all the way up to the birth of Jesus. It was the Old Testament. When Jesus started his ministry, it was the New Testament. The Old Testament was wiped away. So if you want to believe in the Old Testament, then you're believing in the law. There is no law. Jesus said, I'm here to fulfill the law. And I'm here to fulfill the prophecy. The law is dead. As long as you believe in John 3:16, 5:24, and 6:47, you are saved. That's all you need. You need to have an open heart and love Jesus and God with all your heart. That's all you need. And follow the Christian beliefs from Acts of the Apostles to Jude. If you can't do that, then you're stuck in the Old Testament, which means you want the law. You want to be judged. You want to be punished. As someone with a degree in the ministry in seminary, I can tell you, there's people on one side that believes that everything has to be the Old Testament. Jesus never said anything about homosexuality, transgender people, nothing. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. Do unto others as you would do to you. Would your neighbor go and steal from me, Chris? Don't say yes, because then that's not Christian-like. But Jesus was teaching that he was there to fulfill the prophecy, fulfill the law in the Torah and in the Talmud that says, quote unquote, I'm here to wipe away the Old Testament and give you a New Testament. The New Testament is what we base our faith on. Jesus came down, died for all of your sins, past, present, and future. All you got to do is believe. So if you want to believe Zechariah, well, you're living in the Old Testament, which is gone. Zipped, zappity, zilchity. These people that sit there and they dictate in the Catholic Church, in the Supreme Court, ruling that we must, quote, unquote, uphold the Old Testament. These guys don't even know what the Old Testament is. Let me go look up the scripture for you so you can understand. I have it on Matthew 24, but Jesus says, actually, I might be able to find it through my online seminary thing. Let me look. Trust me, as a minister of God, that's one thing I can do for you is, here we go. No. Yeah. So the entire law and all the demands of the prophets. Oh, yeah. Teacher, what is the most important commandment in the law. So Matthew 22. See, I actually had pulled it up. See, I'm a minister. I can actually remember these. So Matthew 22. Greatest commandment. When the Pharisees heard that Jesus silenced the Sadducees, they called a meeting to discuss how to trap him. And one of the religious scholars posed a question to test him. Teacher, which commandment is in the law is the greatest? Jesus answered him, love the Lord your God with every passion of your heart, with all your energy of your being, and every thought that is within you. This is the great and supreme commandment. And the second is like in the importance. You must love your friend in the same way you love yourself. Contained within these commandments to love you will find all meaning of the law and the prophets. Yeah. And then as Jesus was dying, Jesus says, the law has been fulfilled, or the prophecy has been fulfilled. Yeah. So if you look at, no, that's Revelations. Hold on. Matthew. Could be John. He could be in there too, but let's see if Matthew has it. Gethsemane. Was it Mark? One of them talks about, well, might have been Luke. Into Luke, maybe? Let's see. This is when he's already died. Yeah, so basically when he died, he basically said the law was fulfilled, basically, because he fulfilled dissolving it. See, oh, I know what it is. Let me see if I can find it. I know exactly what it is. Here we go. Here we go. Luke 22:20. Found it. See? 22:20. It was already close to Luke. See? He says 22:20. Wow. Luke 22 is pretty big. The Son of Man must now go where he will sacrifice the great and undone doom and betrays me. See, 22:20. After supper was over, he lifted the cup again and said, this cup is my blood of the new covenant I make with you, and it will be poured out soon for all of you. But I want you to know that the hands of the one who delivers me to be sacrificed are with mine on the table this very moment. This loaf is my body, which is now being offered to you. Always eat to remember me. Then afterwards he said, the cup of my blood of my new covenant. Yes. So, right there, the old covenant's been done away when Jesus died for our sins. And remember what I said, all you got to do is believe. So, to tidy this up before I grab my dip, I will show you 3 more passages that will help you out. And Jesus, hold on, 3 years. Oh, yes. For here is the way God loved the world. He gave his only unique Son as a gift. So now everyone who believes in him will never perish, but experience everlasting life. God did not send his Son into the world to judge and condemn the world, but to be its savior and rescue it. So now there is no longer any condemnation for those who believe in him. But the unbeliever already lives under condemnation because they do not believe in the name of the only Son of God. And here is the basis for the judgment. The light of God has now come into the world, but the people love darkness more than light because they want the darkness to conceal their evil. So the wicked hate the light and try to hide from it. For the light fully exposes their lives, but those who love the truth will come into the light, for the light will reveal it was God who produced their fruitful works. I speak to you in eternal truth. If you embrace my message and believe in the one who sent me, you will never face condemnation in me. You've already passed from the realm of death into eternal life. I speak to you with an eternal truth. Soon the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those who listen will arise with life. For as the Father is the source of a life, so he has given the Son the power to impart life. The Father has transferred to the Son the authority to judge, because he is the Son of Man. Those who have done what is good will experience a resurrection to eternal life, and those who have practiced evil will taste the resurrection of judgment. Nothing I do is for my own initiative. As I hear the judgment passed by my Father, I execute those judgments. My judgment won't be perfect because I seek only to fulfill the desires of my Father who sent me. Yes. But there is another who bears witness on my behalf, and I know that what he testifies of me is true. And finally, I speak to you, living truth. Unite your heart to me and believe, and you will experience eternal life. I'm the true bread of life. Your ancestors ate manna in the desert and died, but standing here before you is the true bread that comes out of heaven. And you will eat this bread, and you will never die. I alone am this living bread, has come to you from heaven. Eat this bread, and you will live forever. The living bread I give you is my body, which I will offer as a sacrifice, so you all may live. Listen to this eternal truth. Unless you eat the body of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you will not have eternal life. Eternal life comes to the one who eats my body and drinks my blood, and I will raise him up in the last day. For my body is real food, for your spirit, my blood is real drink. The one who eats my body and drinks my blood lives in me, and I live in him. Eat this bread, and you will live forever. What do you think? There you go. I've been trying to teach that to Higgins for a while. He doesn't have to be Catholic to realize, Higgins, God loves you. He's opening his arms up and saying, come to me. You see, God loves everyone. He wants Chris to come to him too. He wants people to have faith in him and not worry about tomorrow. He wants to have you have faith in him and pray to him and his son and not worry about tomorrow. He wants you to be saved. I don't know, Higgins. I don't. Anyways, hey, Mop. Oh, what's wrong, Fluff? Fluff, huh? You depressed? Come on. Let's go see what's wrong, Fluff. Come on. She threw me out at the movie again. Oh, we'll see about that. She threw me out at the movie. Come on, go in. It's almost dinner time. See, I knew she was going to be really Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. Zechariah 14:15 is basically the Old Testament, not the New. Anyways, I think I've given enough on that, didn't I? What do you think, Higgs? Zechariah. Zechariah 14:16. So what he said? 14:16. Hey, looking it up, it's Old Testament. Old Testament's dead. Yeah, well, raised Catholic or not, you're still saved. You just gotta believe you're saved, Higgins. I told you this how many times? Hell, I prayed for a miracle the other day and God delivered it that same day. Tells you God's with me. Sometimes you think being a minister sucks because, it is what it is, but still. Anyways, I got your phone number, Higgins. I can always call you and end this. Gigi can always message me when she's ready. I frankly just don't want to, Oh, really? So apparently there's a news article. Let me see what it says. So I just want to see what happened with the Patsy. Someone just said something to me, so let me go look. So he was charged with 7 counts of murder. As we go forward in the courtroom and in the community, we must do everything we can to make sure the horror that marked these streets, that echoed from these buildings, never happen again by banning guns. Right. Yeah, they're holding a conference. You see that? Believe that crap? Hopefully the priest didn't molest you, Higgins. Every time I hear something about altar boy, I think molestation. So, question I have is, what do? I should take an hour, restart my computer, and log back in an hour or so, hour and a half after I have something to eat, and continue. The news is still going to be here when I get back. Yeah, it's all up. What do you think, Higgs? Think I should? Oh yeah, I got your phone number. It should be. Chloe's got my damn phone again. Damn it. 2.3 times. Come on, man. I got things to think about. I don't know. Told you what? Hi? Hi? My seventh grade teacher took me in the hallway and asked me if I ever thought about being a Canadian when I grew up. I started to cry. Catholic school for you, comedian. I'm gonna look up my bank. I'm always panicking about my money being stripped without paying the bills. Anyways, so many people have so many things to do. Yeah. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. Anywho, I'm so tired. Let me see. Yeah, I'll get my phone, Higgins. I'll call you. What do you think? Zoe's not around, and I frankly don't want to be here for 4 hours. I already spent an hour and a half earlier. So apparently, that guy, they call him a suspect still. The suspect has been charged. So basically, they're not saying the perpetrator, they're calling him the suspect. See, this is the problem. Now we got to witness and see if they're going to basically post that thing on TV too, that crime. Waldo, the suspect. Yeah. Anyways, Higgins, I'll give you a call, okay? In the meantime, I better log off. It's been almost 4 hours. I got things to do. I got to get food set up. So please, for the rest of you out there, please add and subscribe, post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe button. So it's funny for your family, including your dogs and cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification for new content every day. New content every day. Hit the thumbs up button. Just hit the subscribe button if you wish. Helps with the algorithm. And thank you for watching. God bless you, and keep the comments nice as all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you.